They've painted themselves onto my soul, and now I can't imagine a blank canvas. Is it a sin to want someone so completely that it hurts? Asking for forgiveness later. My thoughts are a constant loop of them, and I'm not even trying to escape. This feeling is a tight knot in my stomach, fueled by longing and a fear of the unknown. They are the reason I check my phone every 5 minutes. Validation needed. I'm living in a movie in my head where they're always mine. Reality check pending. This possessive energy is draining, but the thought of them with someone else is lethal. They've cast a spell on me, and the only antidote is more of them. Is it wrong to feel like I knew them in another life, and they were always meant for me? My heart whispers no every time they mention someone else's name. This isn't just attraction, it's a deep-seated feeling of ownership in my soul. They are the key to my happiness, and I'm terrified someone else will steal it. My mind races with scenarios where we're together, and I don't want to wake up. This possessiveness might be my downfall, but I can't seem to help myself. They've become my obsession, my fixation, the center of my world. Is it crazy to feel like their laughter is a melody meant only for my ears? My soul aches for their touch, their gaze, their undivided attention. This feeling is a constant hum beneath the surface, a reminder of my intense desire. They are the one thing I can't afford to lose, even if they were never truly mine. My thoughts are a fortress built around them, keeping the world at bay. Is it selfish to want to be the only person who truly understands them? This possessive love is a silent scream in the quiet moments. They've awakened a fierce protectiveness within me that I never knew existed. My heart skips a beat when they look my way, and I secretly hope it's only for me. This feeling is a tangled mess of hope and the crushing fear of rejection. They are the reason I believe in soulmates, even if they don't know it yet. My mind replays our conversations, searching for hidden meanings and unspoken desires. This possessiveness is a heavy cloak I wear, shielding them in my mind. Is it wrong to feel like their happiness is intrinsically linked to mine? They've become my addiction, and the withdrawal symptoms are unbearable. My heart aches with a longing that feels both ancient and brand new. This feeling is a constant battle between my head and my fiercely possessive heart. They are the one person who can make my world stop spinning with just a smile. Is it crazy to feel like I'd do anything to keep them safe and by my side? My soul recognizes theirs, and the thought of them belonging to someone else is a betrayal. This possessive love is a fire that burns brightly within me, consuming all doubt. They are the missing piece I never knew existed, and now I'm terrified of losing it again. My thoughts are a constant echo of their name, a silent mantra of my desire. Is it selfish to want to be the only one who sees their true beauty? This possessive feeling is a tight grip on my heart, refusing to let go. They've become my everything, and the thought of a life without them is unimaginable. My heart races at the mere thought of them, a frantic drumbeat of longing. This feeling is a deep, unwavering conviction that we are meant to be. They are the reason for my smiles and my silent tears. Is it wrong to feel like their laughter is the most beautiful sound in the world? My soul yearns for their presence, a constant ache in my chest. This possessiveness is a powerful force, shaping my thoughts and actions. They are the one person who can make me feel both completely vulnerable and fiercely protective. My mind is a canvas painted with dreams of a future where they are mine. Is it crazy to feel like I'd walk through fire for them? This possessive love is a silent promise I've made to my own heart. They've awakened a possessive instinct so strong it surprises even me. My heart whispers their name in the darkness, a plea for their presence. This feeling is a constant reminder of what I desire and what I fear losing. They are the one person who makes me question everything I thought I knew about love. My soul feels intertwined with theirs, a connection I can't explain. Is it selfish to want their world to revolve around me just a little bit? This possessive energy is a whirlwind inside me, refusing to be contained. They've become my obsession, the focus of my every waking thought. My heart aches with a longing that feels both familiar and intensely new. This feeling is a deep-seated knowing that they belong in my life forever. They are the reason for my hopes and my deepest fears. Is it wrong to feel like their happiness is incomplete without me? My soul cries out for their touch, a desperate yearning for connection. This possessiveness is a silent vow to protect what I feel is mine. They are the one person who can make me feel truly alive. They can look, but they can't touch. That's my silent mantra these days. Is it wrong to want someone all to yourself? Asking for a friend who is definitely me. My heart whispers your name in a crowded room, and suddenly no one else exists. Obsessed is a word the lazy use to describe the dedicatedly in love. I'd rather have a little bit of you than all of anyone else. Truth. Don't even think about looking their way. They're mine in my head, and that's a start. The green-eyed monster isn't jealousy, It's just my protective instincts kicking in. If I can't have you, no one can. A thought I immediately regret, almost. My feelings are a tangled mess of longing and a fierce, quiet claim. They say let go, but they never said how when your soul is intertwined with another. Is it selfish to want to be the only sun in their sky? Maybe, but I don't care right now. Every smile they give someone else feels like a tiny stab. Am I the only one? My mind replays our moments like a broken record, and I don't want to change the song. This possessiveness isn't pretty, but it's raw. It's real. It's what you do to me. They have no idea the war being waged inside me just to share their space. Just try to make them away from me. I dare you. In my head, mostly. This feeling is a wildfire, consuming every rational thought. Help. I'm not usually like this, but you bring out a side of me I didn't know existed. And it's intense. The thought of them with someone else sends shivers down my spine, and not the good kind. My grip might be invisible, but trust me, it's there. They're my secret obsession, the one thought that colors everything. Is it love or a desperate need? At this point, the line is blurred beyond recognition. I'm hoarding memories of them like a dragon with its gold. Don't judge my feelings until you've felt this desperate pull. They are the missing piece I never knew I was searching for, and now I've found it. I won't let go. This isn't just wanting, it's a deep-seated knowing that they belong with me. My inner voice is screaming mine every time someone else interacts with them. The world fades away when they're near. It's just us, or at least that's how I see it. This possessive energy is exhausting, but the alternative, losing them, is terrifying. I'm building walls around them in my mind, keeping everyone else out. They've become my everything, and that thought both exhilarates and scares me. Is it crazy to feel this intensely about someone? Asking for validation, desperately. My heart beats a little faster, a little harder whenever they're around. This yearning is a constant ache, a reminder of what I have or haven't fully claimed. I see them, and a fierce protectiveness washes over me. They are mine to care for. The thought of their happiness not involving me is a punch to the gut. I'm living in a constant state of low-grade anxiety, terrified of losing them. They've unlocked something primal within me, a possessive instinct I can't control. This isn't just a crush, it's a deep, almost territorial feeling. I want to be their favorite everything. Is that too much to ask? My mind is a battlefield of wanting and the fear of wanting too much. They are the reason for my sleepless nights and my daydreaming days. This possessiveness might be unhealthy, but it feels so undeniably real. I'm caught in a web of my own desires, and the center of that web is them. Every fiber of my being screams their name when they're not near. This isn't love, it's an obsession. Or is it? The lines are so confusing, I'd fight anyone who tried to take them away from me. Seriously. They are the only person who makes me feel this intensely, this possessively. My heart aches with a longing that words can't fully express. This feeling is a heavy weight in my chest, a constant reminder of my desire. I want to be the air they breathe, the only thought in their mind. Is it wrong to crave someone's complete and undivided attention? They've become my anchor, and the thought of drifting away is unbearable. This possessive love is a double-edged sword, bringing both joy and torment. I see them as mine, even if the world sees them differently. My soul recognizes theirs, and it refuses to let go. This feeling is a silent vow, a promise I've made to myself. They won't get away. They are the missing piece of my puzzle, and I'll do anything to keep them. This isn't just a fleeting infatuation, it's a deep, possessive connection. I want them, all of them, and the thought of sharing them is unbearable. This isn't just a want, it's a need that consumes my every thought. They are the sun, moon, and stars in my universe, and I don't want any other constellations. My heart clenches every time they interact with someone new. Am I losing my mind? This possessiveness is a beast within me, awakened by their very existence. I crave their attention like a drug. One taste is never enough.